Hello and good evening. It's evening time. I'm not too sure what time it is. Let me see. It's 6:57, so it's not that late. But I know I come on here all the time and I burn ancestor money and I talk about ancestor money. I talk about spiritual things, spiritual aspects of things. And it's like I guess I never really talked about myself, like how and why and how do you know this? I was born this way. I've always been going through things, been always been going through spiritual things. So it's like, you have to learn. You have to learn or you get swept away in things. So it's like if my family is a certain kind of way and then it's like I don't want to be like them. So and then I choose to be different. I don't want to be like everyone else. So, I choose to be good. My family, you could say, like I grew up in foster care. But how I grew up, it wasn't normal, it wasn't regular, it wasn't common. But I grew up in foster care. I aged out. I aged out at 21 and I had to go to my mom. And then I ended up on my own at 21, married young. But and then it's like, even when I was married, it was like the person I was married to always called me a witch because I was always protecting myself and protecting my energy. And then it's like I would always know when someone is working. So I had to always do return to senders. I always had to do it back. And I always knew from young that never do black magic on a person, because if you do any black magic on a person, it's going to come back and affect your children. I wanted children. I didn't have children, but I wanted children, and I did not want to ruin their lives by me doing something because I was mad, temporarily mad for a brief moment in time, and then I do something and it can affect my child's future for the rest of their life. So that was a decision that I knew that I was never gonna do black magic. That I'm aware of it. I'm aware of it. That's what my family does. That's what they do. They do love spells. They do hexes. They do all that shit. They do it. They do glamour spells to affect your beauty because they don't like that you look good. They don't like that you look nice. They don't like that you look, the way you look. So they'll do things to affect the way you look. My family does this. So and then it's like now at 42, you know, you deal with people. I grow up and I deal with people. I've always had to deal with people doing work against me because they think I don't know nothing, because I don't sit there and broadcast it. Like I don't talk about it. Like I don't say anything. Like I act like I don't know nothing. And then when you act like you don't know anything, that's when people come for you. So when I was married, the guy, because I'm not married anymore, I'm divorced, I'm happily divorced, and he was doing black magic on me. Why? Because he would call me a witch. So he always knew that I knew how to protect myself, but I would never think that he would do black magic against me, against my children. My children are his children. So it's just like, he would do things to make me have a hard life or for me to struggle. This was the person I was married to. Do things for me to have problems with the kids or for the kids to hate me. This was when I was married, like 15 years ago. This was in my 20s. In my 20s. He was mad because I left him. I left him. So he gets mad and does black magic. That's it's normal. But I always protect myself, always stay positive, always I try to move forward no matter what people do to me. I always clean my energy. I always protect myself and my children. Like my children know, I teach them, to do stuff. I teach them about karma. I teach them to stay positive at all times. I didn't really go in depth with them about black magic, but now they're older and now they get attacked. So, now I have to tell them now I have to let them know how to protect themselves, and now they understand why I always did certain things. Now they understand And they're like, like, thank you for not telling me, because black magic is traumatizing, black magic is scary, black magic is the worst thing you could ever do to someone, is black magic, because you are affecting their life, you're affecting their future, you're affecting them. And I don't know why it works, but it works. Every time someone does black magic, it will work. And then it's like you have to learn how to grow, how to heal, how to evolve, and how to become a stronger person, how to become stronger from the black magic that is done. Black magic, it'll affect me for a brief moment in time, but it will never defeat me, because I'm gonna always keep moving forward. So that was when I was married. Then I had a job. Right? I worked for the courthouse, the Bronx Supreme Courthouse. It was like such a prestigious place, such an honorable place. But the boss there does black magic. She does black magic on everyone that is there. She's a woman. So she does black magic because she can be jealous of a person, or, she's just very petty, bitter, and she's still there. But that's the reason why I resigned, is because of this woman, Teresa Torres. She's evil, wicked, and cruel, and she does black magic. Everyone is blind to it. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm tired of this. I don't want to do this anymore. And I just resigned because, I was treated unfairly. I was picked on. I was bullied. I was singled out. Everything that you would never want to experience, I had to experience in that job. And I was there for 14 years. So during the pandemic, I was sick and I wanted to take time off, family medical leave. And she was adamant, like, she did not want me to take time off. She's like, oh, you can't take time off because you have been off from COVID all this time. You can't take time off. So it was just, she made my time and leave difficult. Like, she just made things so difficult for me. I was like, you know what? You can keep this job. Like, I'm resigning. I don't need to be here. I don't want this job, and it's okay. And that was that. And then when all the black magic, she does black magic to everyone that works there. Everyone that works there has to deal with it. And then it's like, all you can do is stay positive, clean yourself, and just stay positive and keep going forward, because you need your job. Like, everybody needs their job. And that's why I stayed, because I needed the job. And I'm a single mother. I have 2 kids. I have to take care of myself, my place. And, so it was not easy. But that was that. And then in 2019, I've been single. I stayed single because it was a choice. But in 2019, social media, all this stuff. My daughter had the music on. She is a DJ, so I had to have her lower it so I can talk. But that was in 2020. I resigned from there in 2020. But in 2019, that's when, and I've stayed single ever since I left my husband. I left him in 2009. I left him. And he fought me for everything. The divorce took 4 years. It took 4 years to process. He tried to take everything from me. I just gave him everything. I was like, just take it and go. Like, get out of here. Like, I don't want you back. And that was that. But he fought me for everything. He made everything difficult. He made the divorce take 4 years. He tried to take my pension. He tried to take the children. He tried to take everything from me. And it was hell. But, keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. Stay positive. And I chose to stay single. But in 2019, I decided to meet people. And I went and I got married. Like, what? What the fuck? You've been single all this time and then you went and got married? but it must have been witchcraft because this dude was someone that I would never speak to if I was to ever see this person. It was not someone that I would ever be attracted to. It's not someone that I would ever want to be with. So and then it's like it's just crazy how it happened. I went to Ghana. I went to Africa. I went there for 2 weeks. 2 weeks to Ghana. I got married. It's crazy. But then when I went back home, and I was like, what the fuck did I just do? Like, I just married this person, and every day he's calling me every day because he wants money. He's acting like my child. My son don't even do that to me, asking me for money every day. Like, no. And I'm like, you're a grown man. Like, you're supposed to have your own things. Like, no. But I left him alone. It's like, I can't do this. And I tried to deal with other people. It just never worked out. It just never worked out. And it's because this person has been doing black magic on me. And it's like, why? Why would this person do black magic? And it's like, why would this person do black magic? That was my cat. I was like, what's going on with the cat? But it's like, I went to Ghana, and I went to Ghana again. And then I thought I was gonna be in a good relationship, and it just never worked out. The person just wanted money. And I was spiritual. I am spiritual. I've always been spiritual, and I believe in Ifa, and and I wanted to be initiated into Ifa. So I practiced Santeria. I tried it, but then, I practiced Santeria. It was just a belief, a spirituality, Olodumare. That's God. But and then it's like, when I became into the religion and I started to get to know people, I wanted to be initiated. So I met Nigerians, and they were all scammers. The guy that I married from Ghana turned everyone against me in Nigeria. I've never been there, never been to the country. But he's from Nigeria. I think his mom is from Nigeria. His dad is from Ghana. But he turned he turned everyone against me. And they're devil worshippers. I didn't know that. But these people are active devil worshippers. And then they hide it in this Ifa religion. They hide it. And they lie and they say, oh, God is everything. Olodumare is everything. And you're supposed to be a good person. But every person that I met in this Ifa religion is a devil worshiper. That's what they believe. That's what they practice. I believe in God. I know God is real. I know God loves me. I know God protects me. I know God covers me. And I will never abandon my God and believe something from someone else when I know God is just a righteous God. It's a good God. And it's not the things that they would do, they would make it seem like it was okay to do. And then I know that it's not okay to do. But and then it's like, I don't say nothing. I just let them do whatever they do. They would put black magic spells on me. They would put poverty spells on me. They would put all these kind of spells on me. And it's all black magic, because it's all of the work that they ever did to me was black magic. So every time I would go and I would find another spiritualist, it was always the same thing. And then they're married. I'm a single person. I've been single since 2019. I have been single. I'm always single. I don't have a partner. I never have a partner. I don't post a partner. I don't talk about a partner ever. But then these spiritualists, they want to pretend that they're single. They want to pretend that they want to be with me. And I let them talk. I let them talk that good shit. It's all good. It's all okay. But and then they have a wife, or they have someone that they're with, then they find out that they're talking to me. They look at me And then they want to do all this. They want to do more spells on me. I'm like, oh my God. So then I leave, and then they do more spells together against me. So it has been like three different babalaos, three different spiritualists that have been attacking me. And then the ex-husband goes to the spiritualist and then tells them all these lies about me. And then they believe him because I'm not Nigerian. I'm not Nigerian. So then they're like, oh, like this, they probably talk the worst. They probably throw me under the mud, under the bus. They probably talk so much mess about me, but it's like, I don't care. I don't care because I believe in God, and God is a righteous God. And then it's like all these things that people say, it's like it always goes back to them. The truth always comes out. They're going to find out that this person has been lying, has lied about me, and then had all these people doing black magic against me. One person. And then it's like, and I have a whole country, like a whole town of people coming for one person, and they can't defeat me because why? Because I believe in God, and God is real. God covers me. God is everything, and I will always believe in God. Like, there's no way I would ever abandon God for a man. Are you kidding me? Like, God has always been there for me. And then, people, they do black magic, and then things have been hard. Things have been so hard for me. Like, they have been so hard. I broke down, and I just, like, fell to the floor and cried. Like, why is this happening to me? But I know it's this person that I married. I was with him for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's all I knew him for, was for 2 weeks. And he was just so angry because I left him. And every person that I meet, I leave. I'm like, I'm not going to put myself in a situation that is not good. So every time I leave, then they sit there and then they do more magic on me. They do more black magic. Then they do magic together with their spouse, with whoever they're married to, because whoever supposedly is a spiritualist and supposedly is going to help you, supposedly believes in God, and God is everything. God is the one that's going to do everything for you. But then they sit there and they're praying to the devil. They're doing devil worship. They worship the devil. It's a cult. It's a cult of people doing black magic, and they're in Nigeria. They're in Nigeria. How do you know this? Because I have been dealing with this since 2019. I just started burning ancestor money this year, I think around February time. And then it's like, things have been so bad. Things have been so bad. And I'm just like, damn, like, I just didn't know, like, what else to do. I do everything. I do return to senders. I do the spiritual baths. I do everything to cleanse myself and to protect myself, because I know I'm being spiritually attacked by a lot of people in a whole other country. They never met me. They never met me. They don't know me from nowhere. But from this guy that I married, his name is Bamidele Agri. And then he changed his name to Titus Agri because he's a scammer. So he probably has, and then he's gay. He's gay too. So, and then it's like, he's just mad because I left him. But why would I want to be with a gay man? Why? Like, no, I'm not doing that to myself. So it was just like, it was just so disgusting. Whatever. That's the past. I don't never talk about the past. I don't say nothing because the past doesn't exist to me, because I have a future. I have plans. I have things that I want to do with my life. My future, I have things I want to get done, and then it's like, I just want all this to pass. I think I decided to talk about it now because it's like I have always been attacked, spiritually attacked. I've always dealt with black magic, and it's not one person. It's a group of people, and they are active devil worshippers. So then, if it wasn't my family, if it wasn't a spouse, if it wasn't my job, and then now I'm in my adult life, and now I meet people like they can't even be your friend, because they are gonna attack you spiritually. I don't know what it is, but it's like, I know how to take care of myself. I don't broadcast it. Like, I don't sit there and tell people that I know what to do, but I know what to do to protect myself from being attacked. And I just wanted to talk about it because I come on here and I burn ancestor money, and I am thankful. I am thankful to the ancestors. I'm thankful to do something for them because things have been bad for so long. Things have been very bad. Like, it has not been easy for me, but I'm stable with my place. I'm stable. Like, I will never lose this place. Like, this is my place. I've been here for 14 years. Like, there's no way you can take me out of my place, but I've lost the job. I've just been terminated for no reason, and it's just like, and it was a good job. Like, they needed me there, and then it's spiritual warfare. Like, everyone was just attacking me. It was like everyone all around me like had a problem, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, you know what, I didn't even want to go outside. It was so bad because I didn't want to be around people, because then I always had to deal with this energy, because when the black magic doesn't work on you, it's going to work on everyone around you. So then it's like everyone around me had a problem with me, and I'm like what the hell is going on? So I wouldn't even go outside. But it's whatever. I will pray, cleanse myself, stay positive, stay positive, and vibe high. And I would listen to tarot a lot. And I got a spiritualist. She's a tarot reader. And she advised everyone. She's like, oh, you need to burn ancestor money so that you can unblock the blockages that you have, because my money had been blocked from the black magic that these people do to me. These people do black magic. They don't even know me, but they sit there and they just want to like ruin my life. Like, I don't even know why. Like, why would you want to ruin my life? You don't even know me from nowhere. Like, why? But they know me because this liar came and said all these stories about me. Like, I'm just a horrible person. I don't even care, because I know I'm not a bad person. I'm a good person. I help anyone. Like, that's what I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to help them, but they didn't want my help. So I have to leave. If you don't want help, like if someone is trying to help you and you don't want them to help you, then leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Like, they don't deserve your help. If that's how they want to be, that's how they want to treat you, then you don't need to be there. So I left them alone, and then they're angry because I left them alone, and the magic keeps coming. It's okay. Ancestor money has been a way for me just to say thank you to my ancestors. I thank my ancestors. I'm grateful to my ancestors. Death spells. People do death spells. It's like, I know when someone is doing a death spell, because it's like it's something with my heart. My heart feels funny. Like, I know somebody's trying it. Somebody's trying it. It's not gonna work. But I know when someone's doing it, but it won't work. I burn candles all the time. My candles are always black. It's because I have a mob. It's a mob of people doing black magic against me. One person. And I have all these people doing black magic on me. But you know what's sad? Black magic is a temporary thing, and then it always goes back to whoever sent it. So whoever is doing black magic against me, it goes back to them, and they curse themselves and they ruin their own lives. Like, they want to cause poverty, they want you to lose your job, they want you to lose your hair, they want you to have something wrong with your face, your body, like all of that. It's gonna go back to them. And these people are young, they're in their 20s, and it's like they ruined their entire life because they hate me and they don't even know why they hate me, or they hate me because of some lies someone said, or someone lied. It's like, it's all lies. Like, everybody just sits there and lies, and they act like they know me. Like, these people don't know me. Like, nobody knows me. I'm not anybody's friend. And it's just weird. It's just, it's whatever. So I burn my ancestor money faithfully all the time, and I am thankful. I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful to be alive. I'm thankful to have my place. I'm thankful for everything good that I have in my life. I'm blessed to have a person to actually care and love me, because people play games and they lie and they just do the most. And it's like, why? Like, what is the purpose? Like, what is the purpose? Like, what is your goal? There is no goal. They just want you to have a hard time. I've just burned my ancestor money. I'm just like, thank you, ancestors. I thank God too. I thank God, and I thank my ancestors every day that passes. Like, good things don't happen every day, but I'm still thankful for everything that I have, and I'm thankful for every day that I get past. I get past another day, and I'm like, you know what? I'm still here. I am still here, and I am thankful, grateful, humble. Like, I don't know what these people think, but I'm not, whatever way they're thinking, that's not how it is. I know this video is long. It's because I never really talked about myself or anything. It's like black magic has always been a part of my life because people always attack. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be lovers, it could be employment, it could be anybody. And I always protect myself. And ancestor money is a way to just give thanks to the ancestors, because you have ancestors. I have ancestors too. That's why I burn it all the time. I just want to say thank you to the ancestors. I did want to just talk about myself for a little bit here. I'm going to come back and burn the ancestor money. I have it already for today, but I did want to talk about myself, because black magic has always been a part of my life. I don't do it. I don't condone it. I don't allow it. I don't like it. I will never be okay with it. I will never be okay with it, because if you're doing it, you are cursing yourself. That's what you are doing. When you are purposely trying to hurt a person, you are cursing yourself. The only time it is justified is if someone is attacking you. You have a right to defend yourself, and it's okay for you to do black magic against them because they started it. But then whenever you do anything back to these people, it's going to be a tit for tat. You do something, then they're going to do something. You do something, they're going to do. It's going to be an ongoing battle. So just don't do anything. I don't do anything. I just leave them with their conscience. Like, this is what you want to do. This is how you want to treat me. It is fine. And I gotta go. But that's how it is. I'm gonna come back in a few minutes. Always lead with love, stay positive, vibe high, and I'll be right back. Bye.